Hello everybody, and we're here for the third continuation of a review that was supposed to be one part. I'm just gonna finish the review and we'll be done. Get this one, if you can find this one, good, but get this one because it's just better. Okay, time for new review. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Now, actually, you know what? Let's review the original. But I'll still need, you know what, I'm just gonna leave that right there. The Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Which I'm not going to review now, I'm going to review the original. I haven't seen the remake. I might see it later today. Return that one to Blockbuster. And that's it. A Nightmare on Elm Street 1, the original. I haven't seen 2, mainly because I don't think 2 would be very good, because really the only reason they made a second one is because of Freddy, and Freddy wasn't in it. I'm also going to do a review of 4 and 3 while I'm at it, so multitasking. But 2 I'm just going to leave for another review. A Nightmare on Elm Street 1 was about Nancy Thompson, a kid in Springwood, Ohio, that lived on Elm Street. Blah 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 blah. Her parents murdered a child murderer, along with other parents in Springwood, named Freddy Krueger. My favorite horror killer ever. Period. Done. I mean, done. I mean, whatever. And somehow, I think in 7 or 6, whichever one, there's like hundreds of the Nightmare on Elm Street. It took you years to watch the entire franchise. Okay, I'm exaggerating on that, but you get the idea. There are a lot of them. In, I think, 6, or Freddy vs. Jason, the crossover, it's not really part of the franchise, it's just there. Kind of like New Nightmare. Apparently there are these I think they're called dream demons. So they allow Freddy to come back to life, burned, because they burned him alive, to kill children. And his signature weapon was a claw type thing. He had a glove, and there were blades on the fingers. And blades on the fingers, and he wore kind of like a red and green, I guess, Christmas sweater or something. And in the remake, they got a lot more of... They had a flashback, so I don't know what happened. Now, if you do watch this, keep in mind this was made in 1984, and it was a very, very low-budget film, so don't just diss it because it has bad special effects. I mean, I watched it in 2009, that's when, you know, I wanted to see it. I hadn't seen any of them before. I really wasn't into horror movies, so when I saw it, I liked it, and because first of all, the remake didn't come out yet, and because it was 2009, and I respected it because I've seen, you know, the Transformers, and I was also in 1984, so I was, you know, kind of a little bit, you know, kind of knowing what the year was a little bit about. Not year, about what? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh, God. Anyway, Freddy... Actually, it's Fred Krueger in the original, and then afterwards I started calling him Freddy. Yeah, like... I think they even called him that in the first sequel, but I don't... Since I've never seen it, I've only read about it, so... Talk a little bit more about the entire franchise. Let's just do the entire franchise except for the remake, because I've never seen it. Or 2, so... Basically... Freddy's evil, blah 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 blah. He kills people in their dreams. Yes, if you die in your dreams, you die in real life. And the only way to get out of this is to wake up. Okay? Okay, good. You got me so far, right? Right. This may be a longer review, by the way. After movie, and you know what? Okay. During the series, that's the phone. Don't pay any attention to that. During the series, franchise, whatever that is, just ignore the phone. And during the franchise, they started turning Freddy into a comedy character, and I hate when they start turning things into comedy characters. I guess, like Child's Play, they turned it from a scary movie to a comedy. Don't ever, under any circumstances, ever do that. Ever. I don't care what the circumstances. Choose. Is it going to be horror? Is it going to be comedy? Got it? You choose. You don't make it scary and funny at the same time, under any circumstances. Choose. Is he supposed to be funny, or is he supposed to be scary? You got that? Good. So, they started... Okay, 4, they didn't start it in 4, so they would have had to start it after 4. That's when they started. So 5. They would have had to start turning him into a comedy character at 5. The lighting is terrible, isn't it? You know what? You don't care. Well, you do care. Kind of. Maybe not. Anyway. First reaction from the original film, I liked it. Third film, I liked it. Fourth film, turning into a comedy. But it wasn't full comedy yet. So, we need to hold out for the Dream Child. And Freddy's dead. The 6th one, which is supposed to be the worst one ever made. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch them all. I'm a big fan of the idea of Freddy. I'm gonna watch them all. So, I'm gonna keep you updated. But so far, I'm only talking about 3, 4, and 1. And then I'll see the remake. And Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I've already seen Freddy vs. Jason, so I don't need to see that again. But I'll never watch 2. I don't care how much you want. You'll never watch 2. So I like the ones I've seen so far. I think 4 is called the Dream Master, the Dream Warriors. No, that's 3. Yeah, Dream Masters. It's right up there. I can see it. Kind of. I can kind of see it. So basically, the idea of the Dream Warriors is Nancy Thompson returns. Blah 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 blah. They figure out that they can actually control their dreams. They all die except for Joey, that guy who I like, but I can't for the life of me remember his name. I was watching 4 and I remember Joey. They were talking a lot about him. But I never talked about that other guy. Who was the other guy? Leave it in the comments. Tell me, because I can't remember at all. I didn't pay very much attention to 4. Because mainly I was reading my inbox, which I haven't done in a while, and I only had like 15 minutes to do it. So towards the end of it, I had to do it, and for some reason my internet was running very, very slowly, so I only got to read one message and get to see one video shared. So if you're sending me messages, my computer's running a little bit slowly, so I might not be able to respond to them. I only got to read one from Flash Kenichi 101, and 555 Monkey Man shared a video with me, so I I was able to get through the video, and then it was completely... I'm not even going to go into it because so for some reason it's running very slowly. So if you're sending me friend requests and stuff, yeah, I might not be able to respond to them. It may take me, because it's taking forever so far. Only so. And I got to see my channel, but that's it. Hopefully I'm going to be able to upload the 3 parts now. And get to talk a little bit about the remake. So this is going to be split up into different parts. But the next movie review I'm going to do is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that's me. That's Freddy. I'm gonna, when I do the second part of this review, it's gonna be Nightmare on Elm Street. A couple of parts. Due to the fact that I haven't seen all of them yet, so I'm gonna keep you a little bit up. I'm gonna try to update you. The next one I want to see is the remake. I was going to see the remake, but I thought, you know what? Let's continue with the rest of the series. But you know what? I don't think the Dream Child's worth it. Excuse me. So that's it. That's me. That's this review that's been going on for over 11 minutes, and it's really annoying now, isn't it? I might not be able to do the intros that I usually do, and the outros, and all that stuff. I think there's even something called a mid-tro, but I'm not going to bother with those. That's my dog. Shut up, dog! Oh my god. Constantly. But that's just me. That's this review, and it's going to end now.